Hello animation fans and card collectors, I'm Tomax, and today we're unboxing this Chinese trade card set from the series Miraculous Ladybug. So apparently this is a animation series. I believe it's like season 5 by the time we're recording. It's created by a animation studio called Zag Studio Animations, which is in France. So it's a French animation. It's basically a bunch of not a bunch of kids. So there's this main character. She is the owner of one of the quote like spiritual mystical being called Miraculous, and she could use those powers to transform into a superhero, and hers is a ladybug, and she has this power to create anything with her special powers, but then there's a time set limit of how long she could be transformed. She's also partnering with this guy called Cat Noir, which is a power of Black Cat, which has Black Cat cosmic character and as a partner, and his power is to destroy things. And then they have she sort of also could recruit other of her classmates while hiding their secret identity, giving them other character, other comic being. There's one that's a fox, there's one that's a turtle, there's one that's a bumblebee. So yeah, it goes on and on. And first I thought it was like a zodiac theme, but then you got some that don't fit in the zodiac list. So I'm not sure how that what the logic of the characters are, the spiritual beings or cosmic beings. But anyway, so here's it. This is I believe this is only be like the first couple seasons, maybe 2 or 3. This is this is created by Ming card, and as well as Teki Limited. You have the sort of like a logo here as a like authorized, and this is series 1, so 22 yen per pack, and about 30 packs per box. So first of all, let's look over the dimension, or get that out of the way. This box is about 5.5 inches wide, about 5 inches tall, and 1.5 inches thick. All right. So I sort of mentioned a few characters over here. So these are the like main characters, and then like teammates that they recruit secretly per mission, per episode. Yep, that kind of animation. And then on the bottom here, we got like samples of the cards that we could get. Some are straight from the 3D animation. Some are like artist arts. So it could tell you the name of here and telling you there's more collect. And here's some samples. Looks like this is SSP. That's an SSP card. That's an SP card, and that's a CP card. On this side, we got a little cover, but looks like you could actually, let me see if I can. It's mentioned something about you could sort of like I think there's a token card in here, a redeem card that you could redeem like a pin or a badge or a pog, something circular. So we'll see when we open that up. On this top, seems like we have more of the options here. So the top here is the characters in their superhero form or persona, and then the bottom here, these are those beings. And then it looks like they were promoting a album here to collect these cards. In the back here, you have the information of the product itself. All right, so without further ado, let's unleash these cards and see what we get. I mean, well, in my opinion, you get to season 5, you're pretty good. You're pretty good animation. I mean, those are like some that are really targeted for kids, and the animations are really a bit for childish. But yeah, you got you gotta give it credit to persistency, consistency, or the trust they have on the animation. But these ones look pretty good. I saw a few episodes looks on YouTube, and you know, some of them do have an English translation or sub or dub. So yeah, look at that. All right, so let's have a look. All right, inside. Okay, so it looks like we already got the first thing here. This is Miraculous Ladybug. Oops, sorry. Looks like this is actually a pin, actually. So this is what people will be trading that redemption card for, one per box. I think her name was La Rouge. She is for my research, she is each cosmic being is housed in a specific jewelry. In her case, it will be this little necklace here, and it's a fox theme, and which is kind of, you know, fitting for that animal, which the fox are sort of cunning and all that. So her ability is creating illusions. All right, so that's what we hit. She's not the main character, but okay, that's cool. Let me keep her aside. And these are the packs you have in here. Okay, 30 packs as mentioned. So that's a lot of packs here. So we'll see what we get. So that's inside the box, nothing there. Put that aside in the corner. All right, let me do a quick shuffle. Got a little smell there. I don't know what that is. Not too pungent, but it's there. It's recognizable once I open the box on the smell from the pack. As usual, I'm going to do a little lucky shuffle. And as usual, at this point, thank you for tuning to this video. Hope this interests you. If it is, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. It does help out the channel. I do unboxing of other kind of cards, Marvel DC cards, animation cards, animation related cards, anime, and some other cards that we kind of got our interest. And then I do also do weekly unpack of random packs that we do collect. All right, so here's a pack. Quick recap. So you have all the 5 characters that was on top of the box. So La Rouge, this one is Ladybug. This one is what's his name? This is the turtle. Carapace, Cat Noir, and Lady Queen. Or Lady Queen Bee, sorry. You have the 2 logos on top. You have the call information on the bottom of the set. You have the 2 yen here. On the back, you have the information of the manufacturer as well as warning signs on the bottom. All right, so let's see what we get. I don't recall all the characters, but I'll do my best. All right, packaging wise, it's a matte finish and it has a foil in the end, so it's quite a durable product. All right, so first off, we get an R card of Miraculous Ladybug. So this is the main character's, which her name is Marinette Dupin Chan. She's a mixed race. This is her father, who is French, and her mother is Asian. I think Chinese specific. On the back, we have a lot of the Ladybug symbol and Miraculous Ladybug in the middle. So I think we're getting a lot of these R cards here. Yep. Next we get, okay, this is one of, so these are actually screenshots from episodes, it looks like, with the back, based on the background. So this is one of the main character's classmate and team member. She recruited her and she gave her a sort of like the dragon, Miraculous, and let me see. She is. Her name is Kagami, and her persona name is Ruko. Ru for dragon. All right. Next, okay, we got first Kwame. This guy, his name is Waze. Is a QR card for him. See the hall foil. So this is the turtle, and this is his symbol. His ability was to do shield. He could shield one time and unbreakable shield. And the back of the card is a more colorful one with the different symbols of all the Miraculous. All right, next we get an art. This is the main character. This is Hawkmoth. It was his name is English. French is like Papillon, something of a butterfly. And we got a duplicate of that card. That's no fun. Okay, so actually I forgot to mention, so the gist of it, this guy also has a Miraculous. This is that one he has. And his ability is he could take people's hatred and turn them into monsters. And his goal is to get the Miraculous of Ladybug and Cat Noir together. So one is creation, one is destruction. So they could like rewrite reality, and he wants to do that. But he doesn't know their secret identities and all that. So his method was to use his power to lure them out with those monsters. And then of course, with that said, you know, a lot of like we call miraculous, they call it miraculous holders, did fall to his power as well, as they, you know, are teenagers doing like daily stuff things, and they get mad at stuff, and he just prides on that. And then it's up to the main character to come and destroy the infection tool and to release them from their monster state. So that's kind of the theme of it overall. All right, moving on to the next pack. Let's try to move faster. I mean, like, these are most of these are screenshots. I'm sure fans of you guys who watch the show would already know which episode these guys might be, or they're villains or they're heroes. So this is a villain, or a monster, they call it. This is a really shady character. Okay, so the head's in the middle, so I'm going to do them back here. We got, this is Marinette herself in her normal wear. We get Cat Noir holding hands with another character. Don't know who that hand is. Got a shady character, and go back, and then we got a SSR of Miraculous Ladybug. I think this is her aqua outfit. So I think that's a new thing they have. They could now power up their powers to get like different environmental advantage. So this is SSR. You can see there is a little bit of a rainbow foiling there. All right. Okay, so we got Marinette again. I think this is from a different background. Yep. And then we got Marinette sharing. This is her, I think this is her giving a bracelet to someone. We got that again, duplicate. This is Nino. He is one of the friends as well. He becomes the spoiler, he pairs up with him and becomes Carapace. All right, and then we got our SSR. This is another power-up of the main character, but this time she's not using other power-ups, she's using other Miraculous. So she's joining her Ladybug power with a dragon theme. So nicely there. So there's SSR. Duplicate of the same monster villain. This is a little girl who wants to be a puppet master. Marionette on posing next to the Eiffel Tower. This is what the character will experience when they get affected. First, they'll have this kind of thing that goes over their face. Sort of they'll have a negotiation with Hawkmoth and then gain the power. Alright, next one we got SSR of a team up. So we got Ladybug and Cat Noir here. This might be an ending scene because they don't. This is not really. This is just a team up picture of them standing side by side. Character duplicate, characters duplicate again. Okay, SR, we got the white cat, or Cat Blanc. So this is Cat Noir when he becomes a villain. That's an SR card. Same one back there. Let me see if I can fit everybody in here. Shift a little bit over here. Still see the packs here. Cool. Okay. Okay, you wanna go first? You go first. Oh, there we go. All right. Marionette. Shady character. Marionette again. I forgot this guy's name. His name is Adrius. And then we have a SR card of Marionette doing a selfie with her friend. Okay, got Marionette again. Marionette. And Marionette. Adrian. And we have an SR card of that Puppet Master girl. Marionette. Duplicate Marionette. I'm kind of not liking the duplicate parts here. They're in the same pack. Hawkmoth. Adrian again. And we have a team up with SR, Ladybug, and Cat Noir. It looks like they're doing their finishing, they finished the case and they're just doing a little celebration there. Alright, another villain, Marionette, Hawkmoth, and we got an SR card of a close-up of Ladybug posing. We got Marionette's dad playing, holding controls, game controls. Adrius. This is the little girl that became the Puppet Master. Obviously, you can see it. But apparently, once they transform in that universe, no one could, connect the identity. Marionette posing on the front of the Eiffel Tower. And we have an SR of Hawkmoth. Looks like he's ready to strike. This is Max, another classmate. Marinette. And we got an SSR of Hawkmoth behind his Miraculous symbol. So I think this is him transformation. Oh, in the episodes, you get to know who Hawkmoth is. You completely know all their identities, but they have no idea who each other are, no matter how close or how far they are in real life. Alright, we got a new character here. This one is Master Wu, I believe. This is the person that granted Marinette the ability. He holds all the jewelry of the other Miraculous. Adrian, Ladybug, and we got Queen Bee in action. All right. Okay, so this might be the other half of the other one that we saw Cat Noir clutching her hands on. So this is Ladybug fused with Dragon. Adrian, the Dragon, and Marinette. And we got a UR card of Miraculous Ladybug herself. Doing a pose, nice pose, was a lot of foiling and glitter background there. This is a beautiful piece. Got a Ladybug, the Chinese name, UR. Back of the card, same with this. How am I gonna put this here? Okay, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna move this card up, move these cards down, put this here. Hopefully, I think there might be some more other card types. We'll deal when we get that. All right, got Miraculous Ladybug, Miraculous Ladybug, Marinette, Hawkmoth, and a compass. And we got a SR of Ladybug with a vacuum cleaner, it looks like. So this is what her ability does. It creates an item, and it's all polka dotted themed and all that, but it will then help her to solve or, turn the tide of the battle. All right, that's the first stack. All right, moving on to second stack. Shady character. Adrian, Marinette, and an SP card of another villain. I have no clue what this guy is. Some kind of disco themed villain. All right, we're starting to see a lot of duplicate cards here. So let's see. Marinette's dad. Ladybug and Dragon. Okay, this is another character that is in the process of becoming a villain. Okay, and then we have a SR card for another teammate or classmate of Marinette. Another villain. Ladybug. Marionette. And the hit we got, ooh, an SR of, ooh, a lineup. So we got the 5 character in a lineup. Hero poses 1.0. Alright, Marionette. Marionette. A Hot Moth and Accomplice. Little Girl. And an SR of 2 heroes posing. The Fox and the Ladybug. Little Girl. Little Girl. Another villain. This should be a hero. I believe this is the hero of the bunny, who is a time traveler. And then we have, ooh, this looks like a Christmas themed team up. All right, the same person, the little girl, the Teki boy, and ooh, another UR card. This one I have Cat Noir coming in with a kick on a UR. The symbol on the bottom, the cat paw, and a black and green background color match. That is nice. We got the 2 main character coming together in one box. That is nice. I'm pretty sure now, there's a lot of fans out there for this animation. So let me know who's your favorite character in the show. What would you like to see in the show? And yeah, if you could get a Miraculous, what would that be, and what the power will be? All right, Hot Moth the Accomplice, Shady Girl, Villain, SR or this one I know. He's this guy. He's this guy with the power of the snake, and he goes by the name of Viperion. And I believe his power is to turn back time. Adrian, Marinette, Shady Lady. And we have another SSR now, a new one. So this one is a mix of the fox and the mouse power. Still haven't seen the redemption card yet, so hopefully it's coming out soon. Don't know if that takes a whole card spot of the 5 cards. I got, okay, the Dragon Lady, the Master, the villain. Oh, and we have, looks like, double pair team up of Ladybug and the Cat Noir symbol, and then Ladybug with the mouse symbol. Ooh, this is interesting. This will be an interesting episode. How's there 2 of her? Twinsies? Maybe? Alright. Moving on. Alright. Classmate, Evil Dad. Sorry, not Evil Dad, but turning Evil Dad. Marinette. And okay, an SSR of this is Queen Bee. She just completed her transformation. That's why her symbol is behind her on the SSR. So SSR is more like power themed shots, whereas SR are more close-up shots, not theme related. Oh, all right. So we got Marinette. Someone become evil. Nino, and looks like there's a. Is this an episode where they switch powers? Oh wow! So this is an episode of them switching powers. Oh, I may have to look for that episode. So that's on the SR. Turn evil, noir, cat noir, villain, and an SR of cat noir on a close-up. All right, the Master, Marinette, Superhero, Classmate. So when I mentioned about they could turn bad, so this is also the same person, but when she's affected by Hot Moth's evil ability, she turns to a different villain, whereas this is her when she's paired up with a Miraculous. So yeah, and that's an SR card. Okay. All right, 3 more packs. Still need to see that redemption card. Not that it's gonna be worth anything because I already have the pin here. Nino, villain, Marinette, and okay, Cat Noir and Marinette looks like they're preparing for battle. Sorry, things are flying around. Did we really shuffle the redemption card to the end pack? Wow, okay. Marinette, Shady Girl. Adrian, and we get an SSR of the Mouse Power. So the Miraculous isn't linked to one specific character, but so anyone could use them. But I think they did kind of like keep it to like specific users. But as you see, the main character herself could use all of them in the time of need. All right, so this is it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, villain, Adrian, villain again, and boom, the redemption card. Has some foil on it. So these are the ones you get, and again, this is the one we got. I guess everybody will want the team up one. That's gonna be the Rose Rares one. All right, thank you. Give me 1 second to clean up. All right, so here's a recap of the Miraculous Ladybug from Ming card and Teki Co Limited. This is a 2 Yuan packs for back, series 1. So we get a boatload of SR cards. There's actually 4 cards per pack, so 4 times 30, this should be 120 cards here. Lots of duplicate. Hopefully we got a full set. We'll see. And then next card we get the most is the SR cards. These are foil, little reflective. A lot of events. I don't think we got any duplicates here, so that's a nice. Next we got a lot of SSR cards. No duplicate as well, but these are highlighting the different powers available in the animations. So quite cool. Next we got 2 UR cards. We got the 2 main characters themselves, Ladybug and Cat Noir. More rare one, we got the QR, the Kwami card. This time we got Waze, which is the turtle Kwami. And then, of course, the pin. Alright, well, thank you for tuning to this point of the video. Thank you again. If there is anything, just leave a like and subscribe. As usual, embrace the little surprises in life. I sure did. I mean, I checked out the show first. It was attractive. So I bet, you know, these are really, and the quality are pretty good, as well as the foiling and the details of it, even though they're all like screenshots from the animation, but it's still good. Except for the pin. This looks like a redrawn out card. Anyway, so yeah, so I hope you like this video. Check out my other video on my channel, and as usual, catch you on my next video. All right, thank you. Take care.